Shalom friends, this is Jonathan Feldstein, president of the Genesis 123 Foundation in Jerusalem. It's 9 o'clock at night. I did not expect to come here today. I had some appointments, and on my way home knew that this exhibit, if you will, is taking place here outside of Jerusalem's basketball stadium. Oh my God. This is one of the most emotional things I've ever experienced and come upon. Behind me, look over my shoulder, look over this way. Behind me, we have 240 lights shining up into the sky. You can see it from my house, which is 15, maybe even 20 kilometers from here. And you can see it from our balcony. And what this is, and there are dozens, maybe hundreds of people here right now. It's heartbreaking. This is a better angle. Each light represents one of the hostages that was kidnapped on October 7th and now is being held hostage. I think tremendously cruel Hamas. I'm standing here looking at the pictures of these beautiful people and imagining the inhumanity of these evil terrorists who thought it was okay to kidnap young children who couldn't even speak, and elderly people, including Holocaust survivors, young men and women in the primes of their life, and people like me who have, thank God, lived a full life. Each light is a different person. We launch, I'm recording this on November 9th. It's the 85th anniversary today of what's known as Kristallnacht, the night of broken glass, when the Nazis unleashed a nationwide pogrom, a massacre of Jews and destruction of Jewish property, houses of worship, private property, homes, persecution of Jews throughout Germany. The world didn't speak up. That was a clear message for the Nazis, that they could get away with their murder. And they did. 6 million of us were slaughtered. And a month and 2 days ago, another 1,400 of us were massacred in what's the worst atrocity against the Jewish people since the Holocaust. And as an extra prize, the terrorists decided they would take 240 of us as hostage. And right now, none of this is coincidence. Today, before I left my house, we launched a petition drive to bring all the hostages home. Israel's receiving, on the recipient end right now, of tremendous pressure to have a ceasefire to let the hostages, to let the terrorists rearm and retrench themselves under the hospitals and around the civilian areas in which they've entrenched themselves for so long. And a ceasefire is bad for us. We need to push and continue on to victory, no matter how painful it is. And it will be more painful. But we need to get all the hostages home first. And that's one of the things that's so horrible. You know, I thought I'm walking up to his site, and now I'm hearing the music. Coming home. Listen. Coming home. People are touching the lights. Please sign the petition. Israel's under tremendous pressure. Tremendous pressure. And it's not acceptable if 10 or 12 or 15 hostages with other citizenships are let go. That's not acceptable at all. That will never stand. We can never, ever let Jews be the victims again like they were 85 years ago when nobody stood up for us. And you, especially our Christian friends, especially take this to your churches, take this to your pastors, Take this to your friends and relatives. This is a matter of humanity. This is not even politics. This is not a function of disputed territory. This is humanity. Every one of these people needs to come home. And I want to show you who we're looking at. And I want you to be in touch with me. I want you to sign the petition. I want you to share it widely. And I want you to be in touch with me because we're going to be doing something very, very bold in the coming days and weeks. Although I pray by the time we get it together, the hostages will all be home, and I pray that you will join me in that prayer. See if I can turn the camera around. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna just let you look and listen. In the middle of that screen is the youngest of the hostages, Kfir, who's 9 months old. 9 months old. Kfir's a baby. Kfir doesn't even know his name. This is inhumanity. It's simple inhumanity. Please join us. Don't put yourself in the shoes of these people. Put yourself in the shoes of their families. That precious little baby's parents, if they're alive, are waiting for him to come home. You have that power in your hands today. Sign the petition and tell everybody you know to sign the petition. If they don't, it's probably an indication of a very serious moral deficit. This is Jonathan Feldstein from the Genesis 1-2-3 Foundation in Jerusalem. Please sign the petition now. Thank you and God bless you.